the North Cat, baby, I'm a boss. Carolina barbecue sauce with the slaw. I'm the safe, the cellar, and the vault. I'm the best, the effect, and the cause. I'm the law.
And now Bo's back with the ankle. Yeah, this should be impossible for him to win. That's a nice flick, though. But still, with the 10th second, he's got to find Hobbit off to the left. Oh! What is that flick for Draken?
Success in doing so, but Flamey's done much better off. Flamey's done an incredible job. 4 down inside the middle.
It's a big tournament with a big prize pool. I would like to win it.
Good luck, boys. Let the best team win.
My expectations and dreams when we play in front of the crowd is of course going to be winning. Yeah, nothing else.
And for the second quarterfinal, welcome on stage, Ninjas in Pajamas and Navi.
It's quite the spectacle. You can see smiles creeping onto, I imagine, both players and both sides' faces as they face that crowd. It is quite the roar. Zeus back in the orange and yellow jersey, looking to guide Navi.
The good news is he doesn't have to use it. So long as Navi can adapt and play a rifle setup, he's just as effective on an AK, we know that.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. Navi versus NIP. Make some noise, we're going to map number 1. It will be a T-side start for the Swedes. 4 sets of arm up.
No one to trade it back. Zeus will eventually get there, but Forrest still keeps them in the lead on the NIP side. Good damage done from the M4, but it won't land the kill. And the bomb, therefore, has a chance to be planted, protected by Get Right in doing so. Unfortunately, he's a martyr, is Forrest. After putting the bomb down for his team, he will fall, and Edward brings it to a one-on-one with Draken. AWP on the high ground, Edward with 2 kills. Molotov goes in, but it's very early, no kids.
Very early.
But still, there will be 10 seconds more so with the smoke going down. He wants to bait him out as well. He's hoping that smoke will lead to a peek because he has to. He has to consider, but he never heard him touch the bomb. Shoots through the wickets somehow, and then beside the shoulder, Edward gets the shot. Does he have the time? I think just without the kit, so it will go Navi's way 3-1. It's gonna be close, but I think he's got it. Oh, dear God, that's close.
Doesn't get much closer than that. Draken just had to stay alive, but Edward bests him there. That was a round where they had no kids going into it. It seemed like it was done. NIP, like we said, seized. Just playing that incendiary play, but they push through the fire, take him down. If Draken hits that shot, of course, it's over, but...
Flamey, with flames thrown toward him, is going to spot from Skylight. There's a smoke down for a fast drop, and Edward is on his horse to try and get in position. Wide swing from Flamey. Only the one. The M4 insufficient, hits the headshot on Exist, but gets taken down. Forrest over top, though, does find Simple's AWP, but in the wrong fashion as he gets taken down, and it's suddenly just Draken remaining. Bomb is planted, but he needs to hit shots and hit them effectively. That will do against Simple. Molotov behind him means he's got to go aggressive. He's going to go back through it.
No!
Oh, no! He hit the wall. He almost stopped himself inside of it. 11 HP for Draken. Smoke on the bomb. It's planted high on the train, and Edward would have to jump toward it. Remember, he does have a kit as well. Pressure onto Draken, and he's going to try and swing. He's not going to be there in time. He's going to hold. Edward's already got the round. It's done with no contest. Forced out by the Molotov. No confidence left for Draken.
Didn't have the HP to work with that. Took a gamble that Edward would just tap the bomb, but he knows how much damage he did to that incendiary. Draken didn't have the confidence to take the final challenge. Lovely shot here. Seeing some return to form, but got blocked on the wall. You're right. It's down to 10 HP, and that's a harsh reset. Well, here we go. Second half begins. 3 sets of armor, Seeds with the smoke and Molotov. Simple with smoke and flashbang.
It is indeed where they do a lot of work. Edward finds Rez. VP and Nip, they were the nuke teams for many, many years. Zeus finally gets put down by Forrest, but that just allows Simple to get in position accordingly to take him down. Nearly looks away too soon. He's going to get caught out awkwardly on the AWP as a result of it. AWP won't matter for Exist. He's, oh, okay, fair enough. Gonna not amount to much. Not going to do anything about saving the round or the game. 16-6, quick and fast from Na'Vi as they dominate NIP and silence the home crowd.
1.5 years ago, the epic story of DreamHack Masters began in Malmö. An unforgettable memory in the history of modern esports, where NIP stood as national heroes after an epic 2-0 win against Na'Vi in the grand final.
They don't have armor. He could shoot them up right here. Not checking the first one. Get right, letting them through. There's a 1-2. Goes for the triple. Get right. They got the setup here to try and deal with this. Now for the Molotov. There's the spray coming through. Exist. Just saving Freiburg, and he gets a third kill as well. Down, but shot in the back by Edward. Freiburg with the lineup. Gets one. Follows it up. 12 bullets left, and he gets a triple kill. NIP. What a story it's been already.
If we wanted.
Well, looks like we're getting ready to enter the second map, ladies and gentlemen. NIP looking to bounce back against Na'Vi here. They looked great on train. How is their nuke going to stack up against one of the world's very best on this map? NIP will have the T start. Map number 2 begins. 4 sets of armor for the Ninjas. Exists with the Molotov and 2 flashbangs. No smokes available, interesting enough. As we'll get into it. 5 sets of armor for Na'Vi. Well, looking to pick up their first map in this best of 3. NIP trail 10-5. Na'Vi pick this up, they'll book themselves a place in the semi-final.
All right, throwing smokes, they've had more than a couple of weeks. Basic fundamentals, they've had more than a couple of weeks.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Baited in! Thank you, Forrest! The old man shows the young blood the way, and he sheds blood all over the walls of the halls. It's down to Simple, who has to sit in a 1 versus 4.
Now NIP can circle up on the bomb sites. Don't give a frag away. Forrest finds another. That should be it. We should be destined for overtime at this point. There's no time. Forrest hits home the final nail in the coffin, but Edwards fighting back here. Surely he can't do this. He can't. Overtime it is. 13-5 down. And NIP bring it back to overtime. Everything's reset now. This is their map pick, and Forrest looks elated.
Seems to be having a lot more fun for us in this event than recent. He's hurt as well. Oh, blind, get right, get right. He waits, he waits! Get right is a master! It's Simple puts him down, but it drops the bomb temporarily. It puts us to a 3 versus 3. Oh. Simple! What accuracy and skill.
Yeah, his AK-47 is just something to behold, but we're not done just yet. Draken fights back with CZ and gets one with the AWP as well. 1v1, they know where Draken is, but that doesn't matter. He hits the 3rd, and there it is. NIP hit match points. Get right with the godlike play of the ramp. And Draken goes 1 step further with 3 kills, one of which was a CZ at that range.
And I'm fairly certain Get Right waits because he sees the hand up. He sees that he's blind. Because he wouldn't risk basically a 90-degree angle. Yeah, let's go back to that, shall we?
Nice. Well, 1 round will do it now. Feels like that 3rd map will be coming in. Especially that sort of play from Draken. Round number 5. The gap in the smoke looks a little bit stronger this time.
First map point for NIP. The last 2 have been Na'Vi's to claim. They need 2 rounds to tie it. So 2 chances is what they're presented with on the Swedish side. Gun barrel shows Forrest. Gets them down at least in with 1. Flamey responds. Flamey responds double. He walks out. Seized is in the mix as well.
Wow.
Breaking down. Look at the entrance. The best upper entrance they've had all game, and Rez is overwhelmed. There's nothing he can do. It's now 20-21. Still in favor of NIP.
Triple overtime? Well then.
Possible. You and I are known for long games.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we need to see from Na'Vi. Screw your tactics. Let's just get in there. Show them what we can do with these AKs. Flamey and Simple, masters of that weapon. Final round here. NIP take it, we go to map number 3. Narvi do, which I would say is unlikely, considering what I've seen so far. They'll be taking us to triple overtime.
Draken takes his best guess inside of the smoke. It's Get Right, though, that reads off of it and finds Flamey. Multiple smokes down. Zeus has made his way back onto the stairwell that he's claimed many times. Forrest knows that. And with Rez to support the control room door, he's comfortable in sitting and watching it to make sure no one will push through. I say that, but he's got to look back because the glass is being broken from control room. And Rez, that's the one angle he does not have. Forrest instead shuffles forward to not be exposed. Makes good work of it. Draken and Rez do as well. It might be done, and it is. NIP forced map 3. And Malmö's delight, they spring to life. We've got one more on the cards in what is a rematch of our finals just to get through to Sunday this year.
Well, after being 13-5 down, it's NIP giving their absolute all there. Double overtime victory, some heroics across the board. But Draken saves the day.
1 year later, the story of Masters continued on the other side of the world. In the Sin City of Entertainment, Las Vegas, Virtus Pro showed us all once again how strong the power of roster persistence really can be.
Doesn't have that angle anymore. Push through though and snacks. They don't see him. Finds one already. Looks for another. He's got the headshot. He's looking for the third. He's got that as well. How aggressive he's been. Certainly warming up to the fact that he's on SK and he's got a teammate directly beside him. Talking forward together, but they don't go in the same peak. Oh, pass! No chance for Patterson. A strike. Nice shot. Snacks up close. And a straight flash high in the sky. They won't be able to dodge. Means he can go back for more. Finds a second and a third. Snacks on fire. What a shot!
They say that what happens in Vegas and the 8 teams that have fought for their lives and made it through the group stage. Astralis.
Oh, they've done it again. How many times are they going to give him the chance to hit that shot, man?
G2 Esports.
You know, oh my gosh, Shuxy, you've got to be kidding.
Gambit.
This is huge for Gambit, and even Rainfalls, they're caught with their pants down.
Immortals.
And Bolts is an unbelievable champion at this point in time.
Navi.
It's simple in a 1 versus 5. He's down to 2. He's got a third. All headshot.
North.
Not thinking about the possible, but here we go. Config with 2 frags, almost 3.
SK Gaming.
Kills, he gets 2, surely not 3. Oh god, it's a massacre.
Ninjas in pajamas.
Oh! What is that flick from Draken?
When it all comes to an end, one team will become
a reasonable chance of doing so.
Looks like we're ready to go live. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise. The final map, Navi versus NIP. Your hometown heroes looking to book their place in the semi-final. It was a grind to get to this stage, but they've done it. We'll have a look at the buys. NIP with 4 sets of armor. Exist with the smoke and 2 flashbangs. They have got a kid on the CT side, and Zeus with the smoke as well, so could be going for some exciting DV plays here.
Simple has it all to do again. Seized is gone.
Wow.
Draken has got him with the Mac 10. Simple, that's quite quick, but has to go for more. Over to Tetris.
Oh!
Hits the shot on Forrest, and it's a flank rotation from Get Right. Simple has no idea, if he did, a full chance to hold the defuse. He doesn't have a kit, but it would have been his best bet. 2 HP, 2 HP, and he goes back to the op! It's a good shot. I've got to get excited, but the round still goes to NIP, and it is the bonus round. Money is going to be substantial on their side.
Bomb goes off as well. It got a bit dicey towards the end there. Simple sends out a message. By killing all 3 without the kid, he cannot win the round. Beautiful stuff, though, by him. This second one, I started to believe at this point. They Get Right with the long con coming through connector as well. Of course, he hits his second no-scope of the round. It's been working out well for them so far. Simple wants to get part of the action and blocks by his own teammates, but hitting the shots. There we go, finds Get Right.
For more, but Rez finds one in return. Flamey steps back up, and Simple continues to roll on the AWP. You should not have left it in his hands. He'll make them pay, and that's exactly what happens. So they recover the fact that the bonus round was lost by winning the ensuing round, but there's still tons of money on the NIP side, so another full buy on both teams.
As soon as he finds any sort of gap here, you know he's just going to hit every single shot as well. Beautiful stuff by Simple. What a series he's having here.
from that position, at least not to great effect. As GetRight is able to close down, it's Edward that runs back in. Simple, he's gone. He's found by Draken, but GetRight's found in the open by Edward, fast to strike. He's got 3 kills, he knows exactly where Draken is, as well as Bomb is still down. Planted well in the open, though. He's gonna have to take the fight. That's exactly what he wants to do. Shoulder peek, reveals! Second peek is bold, but it works.
It was looking so good for NIP, and then Edward arrives and ruins the fun. 3 kills for him. It seemed like he'd done enough there. Draken, one of the youngest players on the team, up against a veteran of the game. Edward had done such a good job to get it down to that position, but holding his nerve, the young Swede comes out on top. Have a look at the shot right now. Lovely shot as well to finish it off. Either way, it's second half now. We'll have a look at the bite. It's a fast approach here before even a chance. They're rushing A. In they go. Smokes deployed. Draken to defend. It's looking good for Navi though, but Draken, even better, finds the first headshot.
Goes back out of the harm's way. Does GetRight as well, knowing that they're pushing out of the position that he's currently trying to hold. And I say trying because Flamey's already found the shot exists. Gets one back the other way, so does Forrest. I said if they were in the woods, they had him on his team, and they've got him on a pistol round. He's known for them. It's 12 for NIP.
So good from the boys in NIP. Forrest always amazing in these sort of pistol rounds. There's a very fast approach from Navi there. The Hail Mary.
Goes back in forward of the smoke, just forward. Sees the guns walking toward him and sprays them down. Whoa! What is that spray? You talk about the segment before the game. Yes, Automatic, I think it's very fluent. Brilliant shot back to Palace. And a shot from C's to take out Forrest is about the last hope. They break Navi here, and they pretty much wrap it all up, but it's all down to Draken. First find is successful on Simple. AWP still in position, bomb's not planted, flash out, didn't catch him! He's got the bomb down, Flamey, he knows where he is! What in God's name is that from Draken? Forget snacks, that's a hero play!
That's just unbelievable. The young gun for NIP stepping up in a round that matters so much. He might have just done it there and then. 3-on-1. AWP, all close range kills as well. Against some of the world's best players.
So it's Exist's task instead. He'll be smoked, but he's close enough to the smoke. This gap, they have no idea. It's existing as Exist fires through it. He gets Edward as well. GetRight will be smiling ear to ear, knowing that he's got more confidence watching just the front of the site, and no one will run down the bench to his position. Forrest spots into firebox, it sees dropped. Bomb down as well as a result of it. A minute to work with, but it's all the kills going NIP's way. GetRight steps out. Simple with an op and a no-scope, and a close shot, but GetRight secures. 16-8. In what turns out to be one of the best matches in a long time.
That was fantastic. The defending champions here, DreamHack Malmö, it looked like they were done. After train, we thought that'd be the clean 2-0. Then 13-5 down, that almost confirmed it. They came back in double overtime on Nuke, and then ran away with Mirage as well. That was a very special game indeed. NIP showing some real true form there, legendary status achieved. And they might just do it again here in DreamHack Malmö, who knows?
The champions stomp on, they take down the team that faced them in the finals last year at Malmö.